Showing you to use it. This stuff is pretty easy to handle. I'm just going to shrink this up a little bit. All right. Well, we've showed you square. Well, again, look at how simple I'm doing this stuff, folks. I'm doing this to blow your mind. That's so easy. How many things do you think you can plate on that? How many different ideas, right? You can do ice cream, you can do shrimps, you can do things. And look at that, was just a square piece of ice with some chips taken out. It looks like we sent out to the Genius Factory or something, right? But this stuff, you can all make this yourself. It's so just a little bit of control braking. Look at how interesting that is. Now, can you imagine when you really, if you were doing it yourself? Now, you see what I did here is you want the plate, if you're doing something like this, to have them underneath. And what we've used in the past is very absorbent things. Anything you can get very absorbent. There's medical supplies that are quite absorbent. Wrap them in a cheesecloth. Somehow hide them. When water gets on this plate, it'll soak into that thing. And if this thing's done properly, this won't move. This is plenty. You'll have plenty of time to put this down in front of someone, have them eat, and have a server pick it up with 2 hands and walk away without spilling any liquid. And this is just a regular plate. We ain't getting no custom stuff here. We're using what we got. Design your stuff to fit what's around you. That's all there is to it. You know, most of the time, everything you need is right under your nose. That's how I work a lot like that, utilitarian. You know, I'm inventive, but I know that, you know, almost the entire world, nothing's been our idea. It all comes from the animals and the birds and the thing. You know, how do you think we learned how to eat seafood? You know, we saw a bird come down and grab an at it. You think we have the idea? You know, all these things, it's all right around you. You know, so I try to work that way. I try to keep things holistic as much as I can. Anything? Go ahead. Well, pretty much just like that there, in a freezer truck. Okay? This is just cardboard wrapped around ice while it is in the freezer. Then this is just that stretch wrap, but you got to seal it all the way around, so it makes it airlock. You're not trapping cold air inside, helps to keep it, makes it easy to handle. You just grab it anywhere, as opposed to trying to ship a slippery device. We ship it a couple of different ways. Sometimes we just ship items, you know, depending on where we're going and how we're doing it and whatnot. But the majority of the time, it gets a covering wrap like this just to protect our stuff and make sure that we don't have any problems along the way. Well, we got time for one more. You want me to make another sculpture? Yeah. You guys learned enough about plating up? I mean, you know, I'm wide open to, you know, I think I showed you quite a few things. You know,